All right, we're going to 12.2.3 parent functions. So let's first talk about what parent functions are. Well, first, there's a function family, which is a group of functions that share similar characteristics, features, right? So all linear equations are a part of the linear function family, right? Because they're all straight lines of some version. Like all quadratics share that parabola shape. They are all a family. They're also all unique, just like your family, right? Everybody's unique, but you're all part of the same family. The parent function is the most basic function in a function family. So it's the one that doesn't have anything added or subtracted, anything multiplied. It's just the basic form before you make any adjustments. Before that, we're going to talk about, we have the linear parent function, which is just f of x equals x or y equals x, right? I get this from your study guide, which you have access to. You have access to the unfilled one on Apex and the answers. I emailed everybody at the beginning of the year. So if you don't have it, let me know. So it goes right through the origin, nice basic straight line. Any deviation from this would just be part of the family and not the parent. Quadratic, again, hits the origin and goes up, right? Y equals x squared or f of x equals x squared, nothing added to it. Absolute value forms a V, meets at the origin, right? Y equals absolute value of x, straight line, x, straight line. Um, then an example of a parent function. So the base for exponential, the base can change. So there is no parent function per se that everybody starts the same. That 2 could change. It could be a 3, it could be a 4, it could be a 5, but it's always in this form. And then this is the parent, and then you can change this from there. Parent functions, they shape. It doesn't go through the origin. They all do except for the exponential. The slope will vary for most of them, but then they give you all the information, then they tell you what quadrants you're in. All right, and that's all we're going to need to really worry about here. Okay, so what is the linear parent function? Well, we kind of already talked about. Like I just showed you all of these on the study guide, so we don't really need to go over that. It's just the basic version of that function. Which parent function is, well, this is a v straight line. This is the absolute value parent function, right? So it's a v. This is a u-shape. That's my parabola, which is a quadratic. This is that exponential. Straight line, linear. Which parent function does not have a graph that goes through the origin? Oh, that's the exponential. Sorry, didn't know what I was asking. Which parent function is an example of a piecewise function? That's the absolute value function. That is covered on your study guide a little bit. Is the absolute value parent function is a simple example of a piecewise function. Piecewise basically means you take a piece of different functions and put them together. So technically, the absolute value function is the linear parent function. It's a straight line, but only half of it, and then the negative version, and only half of it. You put them together. And that, I think, might be it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to open up this quiz to see, and I'm going to just, I already did this, but I'm going to double check myself because I feel like I'm kind of shortchanged. This video is like 3 minutes long. I think you guys got it. I mean, that's really it. Use the study guide, use this. It's pretty straightforward.